In the early morning hours of June 21st, 2019, the city of Philadelphia narrowly avoided an unprecedented chemical catastrophe. A localized mechanical failure inside one of America's oldest oil refineries triggered a rapid chain reaction, culminating in a series of massive industrial explosions felt for miles around. This is the investigative breakdown of the Philadelphia Energy Solutions disaster. The Philadelphia Energy Solutions complex was no ordinary plant. Spanning generations of development along the Schuylkill River, its history dated all the way back to 1866. Over the decades, it evolved into a massive, integrated refinery network, processing cheaper crude oils to secure its position as the largest single refining operation on the American East Coast. At the heart of the refinery lay the Alkylation unit, a complex infrastructure of pipes and pressurized vessels engineered to produce high-grade gasoline components. But processing this fuel required a highly hazardous catalyst, hydrofluoric acid. Even a minor containment breach of this toxic substance posed an immediate, lethal threat to the surrounding metropolitan population. Shortly after 4 o'clock in the morning, the unit was running under normal operational parameters. Suddenly, a structural failure occurred at the discharge point of a high-pressure pump. A ruptured pipe elbow began spewing a volatile, highly pressurized mixture of liquefied hydrocarbon gas containing roughly 2.5% hydrofluoric acid. 3 field operators working nearby suddenly spotted a dense, 10-foot-tall, ground-hugging vapor cloud rolling rapidly across the unit floor. Because the chemical mixture was heavier than the surrounding air, it did not dissipate. Instead, it hugged the ground, creeping closer toward the plant's active ignition sources. At 4:02 a.m., the cloud ignited, triggering a ferocious flash fire. In the main control room, a desperate race against time began. An operator rapidly activated the rapid acid de-inventory system, successfully draining 339,000 pounds of lethal hydrofluoric acid into a secure containment drum. But as they moved to activate the protective water cannons, the electronic control panel went completely dark. The blast had initiated a catastrophic utility cascade. The initial flash fire completely destroyed the primary control infrastructure. Just 9 seconds later, the crucial backup uninterruptible power supply failed as well. Field operators attempting to manually activate the critical water pumps were driven back by a raging wall of pure thermal heat. Unchecked, the raging inferno rapidly heated a massive pressurized process vessel containing highly volatile butane and isobutane gases. 2 distinct internal explosions rocked the facility at 4:15 and 4:19 a.m., weakening the structural integrity of the main core units. The vessel was turning into a massive industrial bomb. At exactly 4:22 a.m., the pressurized vessel experienced a structural rupture, resulting in a terrifying boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion known as a B.L.E.V.E. The sheer kinetic violence of the blast tore the heavy steel vessel into jagged, multi-ton fragments of flying shrapnel. The explosion launched a piece of jagged steel weighing an incredible 38,000 pounds across the sky. It flew over 2,000 feet through the air, clearing the expanse of the Schuylkill River before slamming violently into the far bank. 2 other large fragments weighing 15,000 and 23,000 pounds, respectively, tore through the plant like mortar shells. With toxic vapor escaping unchecked, a shift supervisor made a brave decision. Donning heavy insulated firefighting protective bunker gear, he walked directly into the toxic, smoke-choked blast zone. Reaching the manual isolation stations, he successfully activated the primary water pumps, stabilizing the volatile hydrofluoric acid release. It took emergency crews over 24 hours to completely suppress the inferno. A forensic investigation conducted by the United States Chemical Safety Board later revealed a damning truth. A pipe elbow originally installed back in 1973 had suffered catastrophic, hidden internal corrosion. It had thinned over 46 years until it could no longer withstand standard operational pressure. The fallout was swift and absolute. The sudden disaster permanently removed 2% of total United States oil refining capacity, prompting Philadelphia Energy Solutions to declare bankruptcy just weeks later. Years of legal battles culminated in a massive $4.2 million settlement with the Environmental Protection Agency for historical safety violations under the Clean Air Act.